You see this? It's the single biggest rookie mistake you can make. Many people think along the lines of, hey, I will contest air and simultaneously I'll intercept the bombers. But by doing this, they are effectively helping the enemy. Here's why. In this picture, you can see casualties after 1 month of fighting while using double missions. And here is the same thing, with fighters being just on air superiority. Losses on our side are pretty much the same. Difference is quite negligible, that's not the argument. Check out enemy casualties. Fighters on air superiority perform better and constantly deal about 30% more damage than those using both interception and air superiority. And there is no trade-off. You kill more bombers, you kill more fighters, and you still intercept the bombers, you disrupt their bombing. If you look at it, no buildings were bombed, no troops were bombed in either scenario. So it's just better to do one mission. If you're on the back foot, sure, go interception and slow down the trade. Other than that, keep it on air superiority, it's way more efficient this way. Let's take a look at the topic of air wings. Here we have 800 tactical bombers. Let's say we send them on a naval strike mission in English Channel. They will fly a sortie every 8 hours, and if there's an enemy fleet in English Channel, they'll have 4% basic chance of spotting the enemy. For argument's sake, we get lucky, we spot the enemy. Now, amount of planes that can engage depends on multiple factors, especially ship type and its HP. Imagine in our imaginary situation, we can engage with 50 planes only. What does it mean? 50 planes will engage and remaining 750 will just do nothing. If we split the air wing into, let's say, 8 air wings of 100, then each of these air wings will have basic 4% chance of spotting the enemy. So we will have 8 times higher chance of actually dealing damage. And amount of inactive planes will go from 750 down to 400 because 50% of the planes will have chance to actually deal damage. I can't tell you exactly how it works with fighter air wings. I just know from experience and testing that if you put them all the air wings in one big blob, like one big group, you will have slightly higher casualties and you will deal less damage than if you had them split into more smaller air wings like this. So to summarize, smaller air wing usually means more efficient use of planes. On the other hand, it's also way more annoying to manage them. Plus, if you make 10,000 air wings, the game will have a lot to calculate and it will just start running slower. So for multiplayer, usually you can go below 100, and I wouldn't recommend doing this for like people who play Kaiserreich and other quite demanding mods, which already have quite an issue with speed. I've been talking about efficiency. Well, air mission efficiency plays a big role in air combat, and one way of increasing its efficiency is to actually cover entire air region. That's a good argument for upgrading range on your fighters. However, unless you're planning to fight like over distant area, I would suggest prioritizing engine first, which gives you agility. It's basically survivability. More agility, the lower casualties on your side, then probably range or split them, and last thing, weapons. It's actually contrary to popular belief, it's actually good to upgrade the weapons because range 5, engine 5 and weapons 5 fighters trade better than fighters upgrade just with engine and range. Shout out to Roderick and Vertsu who actually tested this thing. If you want to know more about the game, here's another video, also full of less known tips, this time about land combat mostly. That's it from me, take care and I'll see you next time.